Maqta Port Community System, or what we call Maqta PCS, is the first port community system that is developed in the UAE in order to facilitate the trade transit between the ports, seaports, land ports, airport, and the different parties that are involved in the chain. This PCS is developed by Maqta Gateway, which is a wholly owned subsidiary of Abu Dhabi Port that aims into digitalizing trade and making it faster and easier for our customers. Maqta PCF have number of services. Now we have exceeded the 116 services. Those services expand beyond from the seaside operation to the yard side operation to the gate side, land side, and all the way into the industrial zone and the free zone of Kizad as well. We also provide the smart services. We have smart services in our recently launched mobile application, Noura, that provide facility for the traders, that is the first of its kind, to track and trace not only their vessels and cargo, but also all their transactions with more than 5 entities, including their manifests and loading lists, discharge lists, their vessel call requests, and so on. Starting from our initial operation, even before the official launch of Maqta Gateway, we have started to measure the impact of using those digital services in our customers, stakeholders, and the process overall. We found very positive results and recognitions and testimonial from our customers. We've managed to save more than 217 man-hour only from the use of limited services in 2016. In addition to, of course, reducing the processing cost and the physical trips that is needed on our customer side. We have received testimonial from mega shipping lines, shipping agencies, testifying that they have reduced more than 99% of their processing cost. And of course, that is natural when you see how things become simple and physical trips are no longer needed to go for the different stakeholders, and they can access everything online and speed up the whole process. Some of the services that we have measured were actually reduced from 3 days processing time to 20 minutes. This is by itself shows you how the maritime processing the services is complex. It used to be complex, and before we introduced a digital system, what we needed to do is to look at the process and see how can we simplify it, how can we elevate it to the international standard, and after that, how can we automate it. And the whole thing have massive improvement in the trade in Abu Dhabi and impacted our customer satisfaction, of course, and their cost, of course.
Maqta Gateway is a representation of the Emirate adopting the latest technology to facilitate trade, further confirming Abu Dhabi's position as a global leader. Through our digital integration services, Abu Dhabi's trade sector is now linked to ports in Asia and Europe. And we are working hard to further extend this integration to provide better access to information. Maqta Gateway works in accordance to the highest international standards to enhance the efficiency of the supply chain, reducing time, costs, and the use of paper, leading to a more sustainable environment.
So we're very proud that the system during its initial stage of operation have recorded more than 3.6 million transactions, which was very impressive for us. In addition, we're serving 100% of the shipping agent in Abu Dhabi and others as well, importers and exporters who are logging to the system, getting information and taking advantage fully from that. We have logged more than 38,000 vessel trip through the system, and it's now became mandated for any vessel to come to any commercial port of Abu Dhabi to log into Maqta Gateway and finish all the processes through that. So alhamdulillah, we are blessed by a very determined leader in Abu Dhabi and in UAE who have a vision in order to digitalize all the services. In our case, we're also very lucky by having national talents and by having different expertise who were all passionate and determined to do this. Now, the unique thing about Maqta PCS, that is a first thing. It's a first system. So no matter how many development that will come after Maqta and improvement, this is the transformation point from manual, from traditional system to a real upgraded, full-fledged system and platform. Of course, this had its own set of challenges because it's a transformational program. And the way that we have tried to solve all these challenges, we actually put a very sophisticated change management program to tackle every possible way that will impact our system development. But then we have summarized all of them in one statement and in one commitment to our customers and stakeholders. We've declared that we are going to build a port community system by the port community. So by themselves, this gives them an ownership, this gives them a stake on the system. This system is their system. They are developing it. We're very proud that 74% of our customer and stakeholder suggestions are directly implemented after the review. So yes, we are building the system, but we're building it together with the community to suit their needs. And this is why the adoption rate were very high. In very early stages from the system, we have services that are more than 99% adoption rate already, and we're seeing a lot of satisfaction and suggestions coming from our stakeholders.